Hello everyone and welcome to Cooking with Kids. Today we are making Sloppy Joe Bombs. So for today's recipe we are going to need a muffin tin, a brick of cheese, 1 pound of ground beef, 2 cans of Pillsbury crescent rolls, some Italian seasoning, a cheese grater, some Pam. If you don't have Pam, you can always substitute and use butter if you like so it doesn't stick, and a can of manwich. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to cook up our ground beef. We're going to cook it till it's nice and brown. You can add any seasoning of your choice if you would like. You could add onions for extra flavor. You can season with some garlic or onion powder if you choose to, or you can just leave it as is. So our ground beef is looking nice and brown and well cooked. We don't need all that grease, so we are going to use a strainer and get rid of all of that before we mix in our can of manwich. So here I am. I'm going to dump all this ground beef into a strainer and get rid of all that extra grease that we don't need in our recipe. Next, we're going to preheat our oven to 350 degrees and we're going to cook our Sloppy Joe Bombs for about 12 to 15 minutes. So now we can take the ground beef that we just strained and add it back into the frying pan, and we're going to open up our can of manwich and mix it in with our ground beef. So let's get our manwich and our meat all mixed in together on the stove. I would put it on medium heat to get it all warmed up before we add into the crescent rolls. So now we're gonna grate our cheese. I'm just gonna use scissors here to get this open quickly. And you can grate a lot of cheese or a little bit of cheese, however much you like. You can put some on top of the meat before you close up the crescent rolls, and you can also put some on top. Now it's time to prep our muffin tin, so spray it with some Pam or some butter if you like, so it doesn't stick. So now it's time to open up the crescent rolls, apply a little bit of pressure with the back end of your spoon, and that should open it up pretty easily. And then I'm gonna roll it out and separate each one and place them inside the muffin tin. So now it is time to add our meat. So I'm just gonna give it a good stir, make sure it's all in there, and I'm gonna fill each crescent roll with a little bit of meat. You can add as much meat or as little meat as you like. And once all your meat is in, the next thing we are going to put on top of them is going to be a little bit of cheese. And again, you don't have to add cheese. It's totally optional. And once I close these all up, I'm going to put some more cheese on top. And now it's time to close them up and create a bomb. There's no special way on how to fold these. You can fold them any which way. They're all still going to turn out delicious and taste divine. They don't have to look pretty. So please don't worry about that. So I'm just closing these all up, and once they're all closed up, then we are going to sprinkle it with some Italian seasoning and top it off with some more cheese. Now it's time to grab your Italian season, and I'm just going to give a few pinches onto each bomb. Again, you can add as much or as little seasoning as you like. So now our bombs are almost ready to go. I'm just going to sprinkle it with a little bit more cheese, and then we're going to put it in the oven at 350 degrees, and we're going to cook it for anywhere from 12 to 15 minutes. And here is our finished Pillsbury Sloppy Joe bombs. Bon appetit! And here they are. It's time to eat. Hope you guys have a great week. I hope you guys enjoyed making these with me. Until next time, bye!